is what we have available. This will be going up on Cars and Bids. So this video is dedicated for the Cars and Bids. Haven't driven it, so it's been kind of filthy. We're sitting out on snow right now. So you'll get to see the treatment that we do here at Teggy's. We're gonna get it all washed up. So I'm gonna set you up on the camera. You'll see the time lapse of that, of cleaning the exterior. The interior is actually fairly clean. The only thing that was done today was the ozone machine was ran, because in Japan, I'm not gonna lie, it was a smoker's car. I don't wanna hide anything from you guys. So you'll see the imperfections in the ceiling. Windshield is just foggy from being outside, but ozone machine's been ran. There will be a tree frog air freshener, fresh one, that'll be put in, so you won't smell anything to do with cigarettes. The only burns that are in here are there. But anyways, for now, I'm gonna wash it. After it's done being washed, then I'll go through everything to show you imperfections that the vehicle has, and then you can make your decision whether or not you want to bid on this. If you're a subscriber, you've seen this already. I've made a review about it, but this is more for people that are interested in this vehicle and that want to know whether or not they want to buy it. So for now, we're gonna cue basically a quick time lapse of me washing it. So there it is. You're looking at it for the first time after it's been washed and cleaned. Let's just go over the whole thing. I'll give you a quick 360 so you get an idea of what it is that you're bidding on, or what it is that you may want to buy. So it's got aluminum wheels that are stock, but they have steelies, or the steely for the spare. This is a Suzuki Jimny. It's 4x4 5-speed. I'll show you all the goodies about it, but I want to show you the imperfections first, so you see the imperfections right off the bat. Starting with this imperfection here. See that guy right there, and that one up there. And then the clear coat is just, it's cracked. There's nothing that I can say other than it's just cracked. From far away, it doesn't look bad, and then even if the sun is hitting it, it doesn't look too bad. But if you get up close, you can start to see it. And that's all around the vehicle. There's that imperfection there. The cowl's obviously sun faded. I never noticed that. That's interesting. They made it so that when they made a left-hand drive variant of it, that's where the wipers would go. So that's pretty cool. Windshield overall, it's pretty good. These are just probably white speckles from when the vehicle got shipped. On the ships, they write with white paint markers. Same thing all up along the door. You can see the cracking of the clear coat. Unfortunately, this is what happens to the Jimnys when they are in Japan. It had a roof rack at some point in its life. These are pretty rusty, but it's not rotted. It's just the bolts themselves are rusty. It was probably removed in Japan at some point. The roof is in pretty good condition. Nothing crazy to report there. Another one of these. Same thing, just clear coat cracking. That's just normally what happens. Let's show you this front wheel. It's got 2018 as the code, so it's from 2018. Tires themselves, they're not dry rotted, but they're starting to go. So they'll do just fine, but they'll eventually need to get replaced. In my opinion, they should go with a nubbier tire anyway. So here's this one. You can see the date code there. Tires in pretty good shape. Rust-wise, underneath here, just a lot of surface rust that you see. No rot. If we go to the back, see Suzuki emblem, Imperfections there. Nothing crazy back here. Number one car shop for Suzuki. Exhaust. I'll show you the underside in just a second. This side, there's no real imperfections. I'll show you the roof. The antenna. This guy here. Overall, in pretty good shape. Again, just clear coat, cracking. That's just what's going to happen when these are in the sun. The rubbers are faded. You can use dressing to clean those up. You can see it a little bit worse there. They almost look like runs, but they're not. It has been already polished to its best. There's that guy there. And if we keep going further on the driver's fender, there's a ding there that you can see. There seems to be paint chips and what looks to be some fading of some sort. Maybe sap was on it. Chips and chips there. Let's pop the hood and take a look under the hood. Here's the engine bay, just freshly detailed. So it does have some nice a coating to make it nice and shiny. Nothing to report about that's too crazy under here. The only thing that I did notice, it was a little bit wet, and I'm not sure if it was from me washing it now, but it looks like it's might be some sort of grease, maybe from the transmission, but it drives in and hauls just fine. No weird sounds or anything like that. No seeping from here. Again, I just dressed it. I did wash it, but let me show you down here. Nothing crazy. Let me open this up. Timing chain's in there. Everything looks pretty good. It looks like it's oiled up and moving the way it's supposed to. Then you look over here. No rust or rot. And on the frame rails, you got your manifold and then your cat and then your transmission down there. ABS. It does come with ABS, which is pretty nice. That's an added feature that this comes with. It actually comes with dual airbags as well. The headlights are in pretty decent shape other than, again, old age. You can see some of the cracking. This one's more significant than the other one, but they're pretty clear overall. It will come with this JDM Authentic K-plate. Let's see, anything else that I can show you under here? That's pretty much it. Let's just go underneath. You'll have photos, but at least the video will show you a little bit more. There is surface rust on here, nothing crazy. Again, just surface rust, not rot. That's on a spot weld, just surface rust. I thought it was broken as well, but it's not. On the body mount, we got the VIN there. This is a JB23W111108888. Brake lines are nice and clean. Again, surface rust in areas like this. Nothing that passes or penetrates, just surface rust. Where the welds are, where they welded. You can see under here, surface rust. Nothing crazy. Gas tank, drive shaft, transfer case, exhaust, transmission. All in pretty good shape. We'll go straight into the interior. Door cards are in pretty good condition. No crazy sun fading. They have been dressed. Nice and clean. Arm bolster. The side bolsters, the bolsters on this seat are overall in pretty great shape. You got your shifter and then your transfer case shifter, your e-brake. Speculate this was a smoker's car because of that hole and that hole there, and these on this. This has had an ozone machine ran through it, so it smells kind of chlorine-y, I guess you could say. It does come with a bunch of goodies from Japan. This is not included, but the original booklet, the original key, and then you have the auto backs when they service the vehicles. All the service records are in here. Same thing, probably everything where it was done at the dealership. It will come with this breaker and whatever that is. This is where the hood gets popped. Put all this back. It does have a CD changer, which does function, and the cassette player, haven't really tried it. This is a JDM radio, so it does not work in America. All the AC controls, everything works as it should. Glass is in pretty great shape, nothing to report there. We got one mirror on the passenger side and just lead to hold. The headliner's probably the worst of it. You know, that points that it definitely was a smoker's car. It does not smell, again, it smells more chlorine-y than anything else, if chlorine is even a word. Then you have the back area with the back seats, which these do fold up. There is some rust there. I'm glad I was able to expose that. It looks like surface rust. Nothing crazy. No holes or anything. It's probably just because condensation sits there. Nobody ever cleans it up. And then we lift this other side. Looks like surface rust in the same area. Again, probably condensation that's built up over time, and nobody does anything with it because they never know it's there. We'll look under here, see what's under here. Looks like we have the same surface rust right underneath the jack. Again, it's probably because condensation got here. Nobody ever cleaned it out. And the jack looks like it was probably never used. You got the secret stash holes. Never understood what these were for the Jimny, so if anybody knows, comment below. Same thing with this one. Maybe for straps or something. This on the seat is probably the most significant thing. Otherwise, pretty good shape. Door card back here is in good shape as well. Forgot to show the Second Amendment rights tray. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It's currently got a tree frog air freshener in there to make it smell a lot better. It does not have the flares like they would normally. We go around to the other side. Show you the driver's side. Ding works. Well, that's nice. Door card in pretty good shape, no sun fade. The only thing on all Jimnys that I've ever seen, this usually just does get stretched, the elastic, so that's stretched. Everything else, other than the side bolster here, looks like somebody took some sort of molding to put in place where the metal is, but the bolster's fallen to the side. You can probably take the seat cover off, bring the bolster back, or because it seems like the bolster's there and it's just kind of crunched itself away. Let's see, back seat area. Let's see. So, compartment there. It's fired up. This will be a cold start. So, check engine light, everything works. So no bulbs have been removed. Neutral, turn the key. This one does have 94,999 kilometers. It will go up as it's being driven home. E-brake light is on. If we release the e-brake, that goes off. Obviously, you have your seatbelt light on, radio, as it shows. Looks like it did have Shonkin before it left Japan. Probably looks like 2019 of some sort. Just show you the engine of it running right now. First time I fired it up since we cleaned it out. Fired right up. Sounds nice and healthy. No misfires or any mishaps. I'll give you small revs. We'll go kick the AC on, see if it turns on. It's currently off. And there it goes. Kicked on. We'll see the AC compressor kick on. Let you hear the exhaust. Dripping condensation, as it should, nice and normal, nothing crazy. There is a slight rattle that you'll kind of hear every so often, and I believe it's from somewhere in the middle of the exhaust here. But nothing crazy. Shut it off so we don't gas ourselves out of this garage. But overall, pretty great shape. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Phone number is 203-940-1259. Call at any time. Can answer specific questions for this. This does have a clean Virginia title, ready to go to its new owner. Don't know if I showed these tires. Pretty decent shape. Again, 2018 code. This tire, 2018 code. Tire itself. Under here, nothing crazy. That'll end this video. Again, if any questions, reach out. Thanks.